It's Friday, September 7th. This is Weather Briefing Storm Scoop, excuse me. And this is meteorologist Steve Krzyzanowski. We're going to start off with, hello, Florence the Machine. Kudos if you get this reference. I want to start with the spaghetti models here, where these are the GFS plots. So if we take all the different members of the GFS model, this is what it's spewing out as possible tracks. And you can see we're really dealing with a real assortment of options here. But what we can tell is there will be a real push west, and the coast is definitely going to have to be on alert. Start making some preparations, because there is a storm coming. And there's been some crazy things happening model-wise. I've been discussing how we really don't want to show models. I'm going to show you just a reason why we're not really showing models just yet. And let's just jump into that. Let me pull this up here. We're going to go to GFS. All right, so this is last night, the overnight GFS, okay? So just want to put this into motion. Here we go. Actually, I'm sorry, this is the morning. It just flipped. Let's move it back to nighttime. Okay? Now we put it into motion. This is still George's remnants mixing with the weather system here. That's going to bring that moisture up and out. Alright, so we pull that out. Here comes flow into your picture. Now, looks like it's making a beeline for Long Island, right? Look at this little loop-de-loop. And heads on out. That's just, we've seen hurricanes do loops. That's just craziness. We gotta throw this out with the bathwater. Now let's look at the 6Z, right? I just want to show you the difference. So, this is what the overnight GFS shows. It comes in, does its hard loop-de-loop, and then quick turn out. If I move us to the most recent one, and the next model will be out in an hour and a half. Right, here comes all the way back. I'm going in reverse. Here comes the Gordon remnants. Brings that through. Now watch. Slams into the northeast coast of the Carolinas, and then pushes up into New England. Does another little stall and loop, and then heads on out to sea, and then we'll just let it roll from there. So, that's the GFS. We have some other things to look at too. Now this is the Canadian model. Again, not something we use typically too much, but it is something to look at. Another one that, has decent results, and we want to see where this one takes. This one crashes into South Carolina, and just sits there and spins there and guides itself on south towards Georgia. I mean, it's going to be very interesting. The whole East Coast needs to just keep an eye out for the impacts. Let's look at a few more graphics. I'm going to stop looking at these models here.